Okay guys, so really sorry I'm very late, but I've literally just spent the last 3 hours chatting with a lovely friend and we had a lot to discuss and share. So I kind of wanted to share some of that with you because what I was asking her and telling her may resonate and give you all some of the light bulbs. So over the last 5 days, I have been talking about nutrition and what you should be focusing on in order to help your body lose weight, feel more satisfied, curb the hunger, minimize the cravings, and just give you the energy that your body is asking for. What I said to my client, who has been somebody that has restricted her calories because she doesn't want to be fat, she's yo-yo dieted or over the years and has recently taken my advice and started to add in more calories during her busy days at work. She would be somebody that would work all day, not eat, and then eat in the evenings. And she said that she had more energy and felt more alive. So my question to her and to you was and is, why are you neglecting yourself? Why are you starving yourself of food that your body needs? Would you do that to a child of yours? Would you make them starve all day and then give them the bare minimum to survive on? It is abuse of your body. And again, we do it because of control, through fear of getting fat, because it's something we feel that we need to do. So again, this is just something I thought I'd share with you guys, because for me, it was a golden comment and a question that I asked her. And again, it can dig up some kind of raw emotions, which kind of leads me on to behaviours, where I gave you all the tasks to sit down and think of all the behaviours that you don't like. I gave you some information to try and understand what behaviours are and how we come to do them without even thinking, and how it's important to do the things that will help you be the person that you want to be and achieve the goals and the results that you want. Stacking them all together in the time of day where you're most likely to do them and give them your attention. I spoke about the first 8 hours of your day. Again, just purely because that's when we've got more focus and attention and willingness, motivation, willpower to do them. When it starts to get later in the day, we're less likely to do those things. So do the easier tasks, behaviours at that point. It's important that you do these things consistently. So nourishing your body, not neglecting it, not restricting it of calories, and slowly increasing your calories to a point where you're feeding it what it should be getting to do what you want it to do. Making sure your habits are really easy and you're not trying to overburden yourself. So you don't want to make it complicated. You want to make it as easy as possible where you're not thinking about it. Day 3, I spoke about stress and how having disturbed sleep or not getting enough sleep is then going to impact your hunger levels, your ability to focus, your motivation levels. And that just leads to sabotaging behaviours, because your brain is telling your body it needs energy to stay alert in order to do the things that you need to do, when really the best thing you can do is put in a routine that's going to help you settle and sleep. And it's really good to see that one of my clients has already done, not one of my clients, one of you ladies from the group has already done that with your little one. You've put both yourselves in a routine and your sleep is improving, and hopefully that's going to continue. Doing the basics is always going to work. It's just remembering to do them daily so you don't self-sabotage and go back to your old ways and undo your hard work. Day 4, I spoke about stress, and this one resonated with a lot of you, purely because we're all under stress. Some of you more than others because of your job or the demands that you're putting on yourself. But it is really important that you give yourself time to unwind and do the things that you want to do. It's also important to do the deep work to understand who you are, why you're doing what you're doing, what you want for your future, how you're going to get there. The more you can pay attention to these things, then the more it's going to help you. And something that may help you do that deep work, because one question I've asked a lady in the group on the back of yesterday's video and post was, who is Christina and what does Christina want to do? So I want you to ask yourselves that question. I did ask my friend, went to Starbucks, and I asked her that about an hour ago. And as I asked her the question, she told me that she was just a feeling and what she does for a job. I'm Dina. I am not a PT. I'm not a business owner. I'm not a mum. That is not who I am. That is not my identity. These are things that I'm placing on myself to tell other people what I do. That is not who you are. That is not who I am. You are not what you do. You are not what you do for other people. You are somebody that has your own dreams, your own goals. You have your own personality. You have your own internal drive of all the things that you want to do. So who are you? I wasn't going to give you all a task today, but I think that is a good one for you all to think about. One thing I've told a couple of ladies to do is to write things down. Write the ugly shit down. Write down what stresses you out. Write down who's pissed you off. Keep it as a journal that nobody's meant to read. And just be raw with your feelings. It isn't about showing gratitude in this. It's just, what's stressing you out? What do you want to change? How do you really feel? And a deep question, if you want to go really deep, because this is some of the stuff that I do with some clients. And again, I'm not a psychologist, but I have had to do a lot of work on myself, purely because of the relationships that I've been in. I am somebody that loves to help people because it allowed me to escape from myself and my own feelings of pain and discomfort and not being, fear of not being liked and not being loved. So the question that I asked my friend in the coffee shop, which made me cry as I asked it, so if I cry asking you lot, just ignore me. But if you think about it, you're probably going to cry too. So don't do it at work, and don't think about it after I say it here if you've got people around you that you don't want to see you cry. But I want you to just take a moment, take a deep breath. I'm not going to cry. And then I want you to imagine a 6-year-old you running up to you. That's a really hard question. I welled up when I asked Laura that question in the coffee shop, and I started to cry as I asked it, because for me, that visualization of, for me, it was a 6-year-old me running up to me and I'm hugging her, and it just evoked a lot of emotions. And again, my friend rightly said it's protection as well. Our experiences from that point up until now has created who we are, and some of those things we may not like, some of those things may cause a lot of pain, and that is the stuff that we're hiding from. These are the things that may be holding you back. These are the things that may be making you eat when you're not hungry. And a good one will also be, if you can't sit down when you get home after work, why is that? What are you judging yourself on? Who's going to say anything if you're just sat there doing nothing? It's expectations that we're putting on ourselves, which nobody else really cares about. And so you shouldn't care about them either. So when we tie all this together, sometimes the reason your diet, lifestyle, your choices are so out of sync with who you want to be and what you want to do is because you don't really know who you are. That's not really the aim of what I do, but it does help me help you guys. And when I work with clients, some of the areas that I mainly focus on is I just help you dress. So I'm sorting out digestive issues, and I'm asking you questions related about that. I'm focusing on your recovery and your energy level, so making sure that your nutrition is not causing any abdominal discomfort, it's not causing any IBS, it's not causing any kind of bowel issues or discomfort. you're waking up with enough energy and you've got enough energy to get through the day, and you're sleeping well, because that is all part of recovery as well. If any of those 3 things are out of whack, then I look at sleep and stress as well, because everything that you do plays a part in all that. So those are the 5 areas that I cover: digestion, recovery, energy levels, sleep and stress. Depending what we identify determines the level of work that I do with people, but it is all down to you to be honest with yourself and do the deep work and do what's needed. Hopefully the information that I've given you all does make sense. I am getting some good feedback from you. I've just got off the phone with a lovely lady who's getting married soon, and just this week alone she's lost 1.1 kilos. I think that's amazing, just by making some of the short changes to your lifestyle now, and if you continue to do that, then the results that you get could be absolutely insane. Think about what you're doing, question yourselves, ask yourselves why, and just do things that make you happy. That's the only person you need to focus on at this time, and always, really, unless you've got kids, and then they're just taking you away for a moment, but it always has to come back down to you. Waffled again. I do like talking, so I don't know why I'm so scared of getting on the camera and sharing that, but thank you to everybody that has engaged in the group and sent out messages. I do appreciate that. The timings that I've been doing the videos doesn't suit everybody. The group is going to remain open, so you've all got access to the group for as long as you want to. If you want to leave, you can just remove yourself. I won't be showing up to the group every single day, but I will be commenting on anything that I see where I feel that I may be able to help, and I will continue to give information that I feel that will help you, and just sharing what has either helped previous clients or wins that other clients have had, because I think if we see what other people are doing, it might motivate you to do the same and put in those principles and the methods and the skills to help yourselves. Anything else? No, just reach out if you do have any questions, or you're worried about anything, or really struggling. Do reach out. I don't want you to feel like you're alone. I am here to help people. If you wanted to work with me, then again, I'd prefer to get on a call with you rather than you just buying what you think will be good, because I want to make sure that you're focusing on what you need to focus on and that I can really help you. Thank you for those that have signed in live, and I will be looking at the comments that are in the page and getting back to you all. I am going to relax for a little bit now because my brain is frazzled from all this emotional talk. But yeah, do the deep work and figure out who you are. Make yourself happy, and then everything will hopefully start to click in place. But please don't feel that you're alone. If you do feel like you need more help, reach out and get it, and I will signpost you to people that I think can watch you. I'm going home now. Thanks everybody, and I will catch you later, and yeah, hopefully speak to you soon. Bye.